Have you ever come upon an unexpected story that made you take a deep breath and brace yourself for what was in store? Today we explore an intimate look at Jeanine Pirro's lover, a character whose presence is both seductive and controversial, a narrative that has left many people in shock. I beg you to stay with us till the very end because every aspect of this story gives a mix of surprise, curiosity, and an intimate view into a world that few have ever seen up close. This story serves as a reminder that, in a media landscape that thrives on controversy and shock value, there is a human story hidden behind every headline. Due to her sharp humor, unwavering convictions, and decades-long career, Jeanine Pirro is a well-known personality in the legal commentary and television industries. But now, we are more intrigued by the person who has been causing a stir as her friend than by her. Even while many of you may have caught a glimpse of this mysterious person, few of you truly know the tale behind her popularity and controversy. The narrative of today shows the journey of a person whose very existence challenges accepted ideas about privacy, celebrity, and the increasingly blurred line separating one's private and public identities. You might initially wonder why someone associated with a major figure like Jeanine Pirro would elicit such a strong response. The answer lies in the unexpected combination of a bold disposition, a unique style, and an aura that seems to defy expectations. As we peel back the layers of this story, you'll discover that there's a lot more to this person than meets the eye. Each dramatic moment captured on film is the culmination of a lifetime of experiences, triumphs, and setbacks that have shaped her into the person she is today. While some may advise you to try not to choke when you encounter her in person, the actual lesson is about understanding the strength needed to live authentically in a world that often encourages conformity. Let's take a step back and consider the environment in which this story is set. In the era of social media, where every action is highlighted and every blemish is scrutinized, the pressure to keep up a pristine appearance might be too great. Celebrities and their relationships are under a lot of pressure to appear flawless. However, the person we are discussing today has completely defied that expectation. Her audacious and unrepentantly unusual style symbolizes a revolution against the status order. It's not just her appearance that shocks me, but the actual force of rebellion and the fearless acceptance of who she is. The path to this point has not been simple. The human costs of living in the spotlight behind the scenes, struggles with acceptance, and social standards have all been present. Resilience is the theme of this tale, which shows how the human spirit can endure hardship. We talk about some of the challenges she had while filming the video. We discuss how the most resilient characters may be both weakened and strengthened by the public's relentless scrutiny. She has only become more intricate and enigmatic as a result of every comment and evaluation made about her from a distance. As we tell this story, we'll go back to the early years when her relationship with Jeanine Pirro first attracted notice. A surprise and intriguing relationship was hinted at the time by brief mentions on talk shows and speculations in entertainment sections. As more images and interviews surfaced, it became clear that she was a force for change, challenging norms of beauty and authenticity, in addition to the expectations of celebrity relationships. We delve into the moments when her life was captured, on film in its purest, most undiluted form. Particular instances may have taken some by surprise, but for others, they served as a beacon of hope, a reminder that it's okay to be different, to stray from the standard, and to live your life as you see fit. Imagine for a moment the astonished expressions on the faces of those who were only anticipating the standard polished appearance. Instead, they had a glimpse of someone who defied all expectations. Her style blends edgy modernism with timeless confidence, and every public appearance she makes is a statement of her uniqueness. It is not just about fashion or physical beauty, it is about having the guts to be oneself. While many would advise you to try not to choke at the sight of her, you should take a deep breath and acknowledge the courage needed to be unashamedly real. As we progress through this story, you'll also hear from insiders, those who have been close to her and have witnessed her transformation over time. Their stories provide a glimpse into a person's personal life, which is often only visible through the lens of public controversy. These accounts depict a journey marked by vulnerability, artistic expression, and the struggle to reconcile one's own reality with social norms. They remind us that every headline, no matter how dramatic, is made up of many real-life occurrences, such as terrible delight, tears, and agony. This movie also discusses the broader effects of living life on your own terms at a time when millions of people are watching and evaluating every choice you make. It challenges the weight of expectations and the price of fame. Many individuals may find it daunting to be associated with a controversial figure, but it also inspires others to look past outward looks. The story of Jeanine Pirro's boyfriend challenges us to see the beauty in imperfections, to see that everyone's journey is a patchwork of successes and failures, and to think that being brave enough to be different should be celebrated rather than shunned. As you continue to watch, you will notice that we are discussing the celebration of the human spirit, not just scandal or shock value. We look at how, while the demands of modern media may often push extraordinary people to the outside, they can also help to forge a distinguished and unconventional legacy. Her experience serves as a reminder that, despite possible criticism, it's okay to be different. It serves as a reminder that those who dare to live their lives differently are often the ones that spark change in our lives, and that we should all be more welcoming of them. Before we conclude this video, I would like to emphasize the significance of empathy. Beautiful images and attention-grabbing headlines may draw us in, but they don't tell the whole story. The person in question is a real, living human being with goals, difficulties, and a strong heart. We are all reminded by her narrative to be a little kinder and to see past outward manifestations. It acts as a reminder that regardless of how controversial or misunderstood they may be, everyone should have the chance to be seen for who they truly are. As the film comes to a climax, its message becomes even clearer. Life is full of surprises, and often the most unforgettable encounters come from people who don't fit our preconceived notions. The Lover of Jeanine Pirro is a prime example of the courage needed to stand apart in a culture that often celebrates conformity. Her story makes you pause, take a deep breath, and reconsider what it means to live life to the fullest. It is a call to accept creativity over tradition, authenticity over conformity, and the messy, beautiful reality of being human. I want to remind you to stay with us all the way through before we wrap up. Every minute of this journey is designed to help you see past the dramatic headlines and see the picture's actual significance. The final piece of advice is simple. Think about what it means to be honest with yourself for a moment today. Don't be afraid to stand apart, even if it attracts criticism. Embrace your uniqueness. If this film has inspired you or made you realize how important authenticity is, please feel free to